it was. He was on the thing.
Okay, that's different. Third call back. That's the first.
How are you? Hey, it's before we called roll, so you're still early. That's at least my motto.
So, Jay, we can do that. You guys ready?
Ready?
I'll do my water first. Hey, you brought yours too.
I did.
Would you call the roll, please?
Danielle McKenzie.
Here.
Jason Blair.
Here?
Melissa Hunt.
Here.
Louis Williams.
Here.
Adam Webb.
Here.
Mark Ham.
Here.
Lynn Lewis.
Here. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item number 2 is the consent docket. Item A is receive and approve the minutes of the regular city council meeting held June 1st, 2020. Item B is receive and approve the minutes of the special budget study session held May 18th, 2020. Item C, receive the minutes of the regular Parks Board meeting held March 3rd, 2020. Item D is receive the minutes of the regular Parks Board meeting held May 5th, 2020. Item E is accept a variable width public utility easement and two 15-foot drainage easements from R&R Land Development, Rocky Clark, located in the northeast quarter of Section 30, Township 10 North, Range 3 West, being south of Southeast 19th Street, and west of Sunny Lane Road, to serve the Edgewater addition. Sorry, there's a bunch of these on there. Item number F is accept a 10-foot temporary easement and a 17-foot permanent easement for the construction, operation, and maintenance of the sanitary sewer force main from Terry and Deborah Martin Revocable Trust, located in the southeast quarter of Section 36, Township 10 North, Range 3 West, being north of Indian Hills Road and west of Bryan Avenue. Item G is accept a variable width public utility easement for the construction, operation, and maintenance of a public water main from Anthony Manza, located in the northwest quarter of Section 31, Township 10 North, Range 2 West, being south of Southeast 38th Street and west of Turtle Creek Road. Item H is accept a variable width temporary easement and a variable width permanent easement for the construction, operation, and maintenance of a sanitary sewer main from Stanley C. and Sharon Drake, located in lot number 5, block 1 of the Stratford Springs addition, being south of Southeast 34th Street and west of Sunny Lane. And I'm not sure how you want me to do this on. If you want me to table I and K?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to skip I and K because we're going to go back and table those hopefully. Item J is approved revision of job description for community development director to more clearly define responsibility for planning, directing, managing, and overseeing the activities and operations of the capital planning and resiliency department. Item L is approved revision of the job description for the community outreach specialist to change to reporting the relationship from the city manager to the economic development director. Item M is approve revision of the job description for project grants manager to change the reporting relationship to the community development director and make a minor change to more clearly define the supervisory responsibility for the capital planning and resiliency department. Item number N is approve change order number 2 with Cavan's Construction Group in the amount of $6,356, revising the original contract amount to $139,211.72 for the Moore City Hall Harding Conference Room project for the removal of wall coverings, patches, and repairs, and the painting of the hallway from the back door to the lobby entrance. Item O is accept payments in the amount of $69,000 from the Oklahoma Department of Transportation in exchange for 10,815 square feet of land to be occupied by ODOT and a perpetual easement containing 2,174 square feet for the purpose of constructing and maintaining a new reinforced concrete drainage box structure crossing the Little River Parkway located on Highway 37. This is Southwest 4th Street and east of Janeway Avenue. Item P is approve and ratify claims and expenditures for FY 2019-2020 in the amount of $1,582,579.20. Yes.
I think we would probably need a motion to remove those two items.
Okay.
And vote on those.
Okay. I was just going to come back to that.
Have him read them again.
Have him read the whole consent doc again?
You will not have to read them again.
I'm not going to.
And
Okay.
vote on the
Okay. I need a motion to table items I and K because those are not quite ready yet.
I'll make a motion, we table items A and K on the consent document.
It's I and K.
I and K.
Okay, thank you.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion to table those two items. Would you call for that vote, please?
Danielle McKenzie,
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries, or item is tabled, excuse me. Now, do we have a motion to approve the other items?
Motion approved.
All right, thank you. We have a second.
Second.
Thank you. This is the consent docket. Would you call for the vote, please?
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie,
No.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Sorry, missing a page here. There we go. Okay. Item number 3 is consider approval of FY 2020, FY 2021 annual budget and adopt resolution number 95820.
Mayor and council, this is the annual budget for fiscal year '21. We've had the individual meetings with members of the council. We've had the council workshop last council meeting. We had the public comment, and I don't believe that we've received any. My office hasn't received any comments about the budget one way or the other. The budget was posted on the website, so citizens have had a chance to look at it if they were interested and make any comments. Total budget is $107,912,205 for fiscal year '21. We did get good news with the June sales and use tax. It was only down 5.8% from the previous June. My fear was it was going to be significantly more than that. So hopefully we'll have to watch it for the next couple of months. So hopefully the revenue will rebound and come in better, and then we'll be able to come back to council and maybe add some capital outlay items or some other things. So depending on the desire of the council. Recommend, happy to answer any questions, recommend approval.
Will you remind us what the rest of the state, when the average was down for June? The number was close to 12.
It was 12, 13%.
Anybody else? Do we have?
Make a motion to
Make-
approve.
Second.
Okay, thank you both. Any other discussion from council on this item? If not, would you call for the vote?
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Item number 4 is consider approval of incentive agreement with Costco Wholesale Corporation. This is from Economic Development.
Mayor and council, I am proud and excited to bring you this item tonight. Costco is currently in their due diligence period, and should they close on the property that they've selected, which is on the Fritz farm, they intend to bring a retail store to Moore, and they would open summer of 2021, again, should they close and on the property, and then should they commence to construction and building. This incentive would be paid to them on the day that they are awarded final occupancy of the building. Really doing it all. And based on the sales projections, they should pay back between 4 to 6 years, pay back the city on that note, on that total note. They have 150 to 200 employees at a starting wage of $15 an hour and offer full benefits to full-time and part-time employees. So if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer it. Bond counsel Terry Hawkins is here also if you have any questions of him.
They still want to make the announcement, right? They're going to make the announcement.
Correct.
All right, thank you.
Hey, Mike on Zoom, you're not on mute. Could you go on mute for us? Thank you.
Also joining us
Yeah.
is Mike Stratus, representative from
And his bird.
Costco. Yeah, in a bird cage. If you have any questions, I'm sure he'd be happy to answer them.
I make a motion to approve.
Thanks for all y'all's work on this.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Second, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you all for that. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion from council? If not, would you call for the vote, please?
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Thank you. Item number 5 is consider renewal of a contract with Apollo Building Systems Incorporated for construction management services beginning July 1st, 2020 and ending June 30th, 2021.
Mayor and council, this is simply a renewal of the ongoing contract that we've had for several years with Apollo. They provide construction management. Typically what they provide for is for vertical type projects like the police station. They've done a couple of fire stations within the community, and their fee is a percentage of the construction cost of each of those facilities that they provide the construction management for, and it's 10% of that cost. And this next year's contract would go from July 1st through June 30th, 2021. We'd recommend approval.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion from council on this item? These guys have always done a good job for us, so I appreciate the work that they do. With that being said, would you call for the vote, please?
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Item number 6 is consider renewal of a contract with Central Oklahoma Transportation Parking Authority, COPTA, DB doing business as Embark, to provide non-emergency medical transportation services for seniors for the period of July 1st, 2020, ending in June 30th, 2021, and approved matching funds in the amount of $15,000.
Mayor and council, this is just a renewal of a long-standing agreement that we've had with COPTA, providing transportation services for seniors. Recommend approval.
Okay, thank you.
Motion to approve. Second.
Thank you both. We have that. And would you, any other discussion? Let me ask that first. If not, would you call for the vote?
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Item number 7 is approved renewal of a contract with Pivot in the amount of $15,000 for operation of a community intervention center to receive and hold juveniles who have been taken into custody by law enforcement agencies.
Mayor and Council, this is a renewal of a yearly contract. There was no price increase over last year's contract, and it is something that we use to increase the efficiency of staff and get them back out onto the streets quicker and hold children so that we can direct them to resources through the criminal justice system as well.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion on this item? If not, would you call for the vote, please?
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Item number 8 is approve a jail services agreement with the Board of County Commissioners on behalf of the Cleveland County Sheriff's Department to provide incarceration of city prisoners and detainees within the Cleveland County Detention Center at a cost of $52 per day for each person incarcerated.
Mayor and Council, again, standard yearly contract. The rate did go up this year to $52 from $48.63. It's a standard contract that's to be renewed by statute each and every year. They recalculate the numbers and present contracts to the different cities that they partner with.
Okay.
Motion. Go. To approve. Second.
Okay, thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion on this item? No, would you call for the vote, please?
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Item number 9 is consider acceptance of a quote from Chief Fire and Safety Company in the amount of $17,970 for the budgeted purchase of replacement hose, attack hose, valves, nozzles, and fittings for the purpose of meeting NFPA 1710 standards.
Mayor and Council, this is a 5-year project we've been working on to address the gallonage flow that we need for these larger apartment complexes, larger hotels, and commercial structures in our city. And this will just bring this to a closer conclusion.
Make a motion to approve.
All right, thank you. Thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion from council on this item? If not, would you call for the vote, please?
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes. Item carries. Item number 10, consider authorizing payment of $35,186.99 to the Oklahoma Municipal League for service fees for FY 2021, $17,593.50 to be paid July 2020, and $17,593.49 to be paid January 2021.
Mayor and Council, the city has been a member of the Oklahoma Municipal League for over 20 years. They represent municipalities at the state capitol and provide training and publications that benefit municipalities. We request your approval to continue our membership for another year.
Motion approved.
All right, thank you.
Second.
Thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? If not, would you call for the vote, please?
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Item number 11 is approval of FY19, FY20 budget supplement to the budget funds and related expenses for the CARES Act, debt service and urban renewal. This is the finance.
Mayor and Council, this budget supplement is for increased funding for several projects. First, we're requesting to budget $175,274 in CARE Act's funding that was received and will be spent by capital planning on community needs. We're also requesting to budget $418,844 in ad valorem tax to make the first payment on the 2019 GO bond that is due to our trustee on July 1st. We also are requesting to budget $50,000 in new Urban Renewal Authority Fund so that we can report and track the related expenses associated with the urban renewal projects. Be glad to answer any questions you might have.
Motion to approve.
Thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion on this item? If not, would you call for the vote, please?
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie,
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Item number 12 is consider ordinance number 94420, amending Part 4 Animals, Chapter 1, General Provisions by rewriting Article A, excuse me, Animal Regulations, rewriting Article B, Registration and Vaccination of Animals, rewriting Article C, Impoundment Regulations, rewriting Article D, Cruelty to Animals, removing Article E, Zoning Regulations, and rewriting Article F, Rabies and Rabies and Animal Bites, and rewriting Article G, Vicious Animals of the Moore Municipal Code, providing for severability and providing for repealer.
Mayor and Council, this is a result really of a joint effort between myself, John Fryweir of Animal Control, and Chad Denson in Code Enforcement. The biggest changes that we have really are the definitions, because these terms were used elsewhere in this same chapter, and without the proper definitions, we were lost really when we were reading the actual ordinance itself. So the biggest changes that you'll see here are the definitions. Like it says, this is basically a complete rewrite. The other big change, though, is in the vicious animals section. There was questions about what a judge would be able to order the owner of a vicious animal to do, what they couldn't do, and it really wasn't in the ordinance the way that it was before. So there's changes there. There are other small changes as well in here. John Fryweir is here. He's present. If there is any questions, he can help me out with any of the answers. But if anybody has any questions, we'll be happy to answer those.
I have kind of just a general question. Why are cats excluded and everything as far as animals being able to run free?
Say it again, I'm sorry.
Why are cats excluded as far as animals being able to run free?
Mostly they are a nuisance, and we cannot tether a cat or put a harness on them. They're hard to control. So basically what we did is just move them over to a nuisance.
Okay.
If there's a cat that's running, it would be a nuisance animal than at large.
Okay. That makes sense.
Anybody else?
Motion to approve.
All right, thank you. Thank you both. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion from council on this item? Not, would you call for the vote, please?
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. At this time, we'll recess the city council meeting and convene the Moore Public Works Authority meeting. Item number 13 is the consent docket. Item A is receive and approve the minutes of the regular Moore Public Works Authority meeting held June 1st, 2020. Item B, receive and approve the minutes of the special budget study session held May 18th, 2020. Item C, approve and ratify claims and expenditures for FY 2019-2020 in the amount of $269,572.39.
Motion approved.
Thank
Second.
you. Thank you both. It's a consent docket. Would you call for the vote, please?
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Item number 14 is consider approval of FY 2020-2021 annual budget and adopt resolution number 24820.
Motion to approve.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion from council? Any other discussion from anyone? If not, would you call for the vote, please?
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. At this time, we'll recess the Moore Public Works Authority meeting and convene the Moore Risk Management meeting. Item number 15 is the consent docket. Item A, receive and approve the minutes of the regular Moore Risk Management meeting held June 1st, 2020. Item B, receive and approve the minutes of the special budget study session held May 18th, 2020. Item number C is approve and ratify claims and expenditures for FY 2019-2020 in the amount of $379,729.25.
Motion approved.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second on a consent docket. Would you call for the vote, please?
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes. Item carries. Excuse me. At this time, we'll recess the Moore Risk Management meeting and convene the Moore Economic Development Authority meeting.
Would you call the roll, please?
Danielle McKenzie.
Here.
Jason Blair,
Here.
Melissa Hunt,
Here.
Glenn Lewis.
Here.
Adam Webb,
Yeah.
Mark Ham,
Here.
Louis Williams.
Here. Item 17 is consent docket. Item A is receive and approve the minutes of the regular Moore Economic Development Authority meeting held May 18, 2020. Item B is receive and approve the minutes of the special budget study session held May 18, 2020. Item C is approve an incentive agreement with Costco Wholesale Corporation.
Motion to approve?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. This is a consent docket. Would you call the roll, please?
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Glenn Lewis,
Yes.
Adam Webb,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes, item passes. At this time, we'll recess the Moore Economic Development Authority meeting and reconvene the city council.
All right, thank you. Let the record reflect that all the members were present or still present. Item A is citizens forum for items not on the agenda. We have one person signed up, H&C Cultivation.
We're doing a build on a grow operation, and our deadline was June 1st, and we want to...
Excuse me,
Oh,
could you
sorry.
mind stating your name and address for the record, please?
Mickey Hinkle, 801 South Sunny Lane B.
All right, thank you. Go ahead, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
we're doing a build out on a grow operation, and the deadline was June 1st, and we'd like to see if we can get a 90-day extension because of the COVID virus.
I don't see any problem there.
Randy, is there a legally issue with that?
Yeah.
Seems very fair.
That's what I
I'm
said.
not sure what he's asking for, I'm not sure if this is.
We were non-conforming.
Right, right.
Oh, you're non-conforming?
Body to
Right.
grant any kind of extensions, I'm not,
Right.
this is the first I've heard of any.
I believe what he's talking about is the legal non-conforming that we did back at Christmas time. It's my understanding that, this isn't a small thing where there still needs to be a door installed or something like that. It's my understanding, again, I'm not too prepared with what their issues are, but I believe that nothing's been done at all
No.
on this.
We didn't get the permit for the first 3 months, almost the end of like 3/27 or something. They
From the
finally
state?
issued.
From the state?
From the city. And then we had, it all started, a floor was pulled out of this property, and then we found out it was not going to be allowed for zoning. Then at the end of the year, you guys came in and said we had till June 1st. Once they approved that, we didn't even get our permit till almost the end of March. And then the COVID thing hit. We have gotten the floor back in his property now. We're looking at maybe 2 months and we'd be finished, we're hoping. We've already spent over $60,000 on this project. We've improved his property. He's cleaned up his property. I mean, we're doing everything we can to run a legal business and be good neighbors.
Yeah. Elizabeth, you have anything to add? Yes.
Well, I was just gonna throw out some dates here. The applicant did make application for a building permit. It went through 3 reviews. We were able to complete our reviews fairly quickly each time he resubmitted. But all the reviews are about a month apart. So there had to be some time to complete the items that were requested. The permit wasn't even picked up until March the 10th. So at that point, he still had some time to get it complete by June the 1st. My big concern is that we've had other medical marijuana users who were trying to meet the June 1st deadline, and they realized that they would not be able to make that date, and so they've abandoned their project. And it concerns me a bit that we would be allowing some people to move forward while other people have had to quit.
Have those people who abandoned their projects reached out to the city?
I'm sorry?
Have the people that abandoned their projects reached out to the city asking for extensions?
They have not.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they showed up to ask.
Yeah, if they had showed up, it'd been the same answer, I would think. But how long would you need to do this?
I mean, we're estimating another 60 to 75 days. The floors,
Can you do it in 60?
We'd like to get 90 if we could, just because the crews still don't want to work at the same time. I mean, everybody's like, wearing masks.
we've got to do
I
the
mean-
framing, the electrical, and the HVAC still. The work itself could be done in 30 days. How long it's going to take for crews to get in and overlap over each other and have inspections go down, I don't know. I mean, if I could go in there and swing a hammer myself, the job would be done already.
I would be curious, Randy, you had indicated that you weren't sure if this was the proper body to grant the extension. What is your thoughts, your legal thoughts on this?
I still, with what I know right now, which is what I've learned in the last 2 minutes, still do not think this is the proper body to grant that type of extension.
Who would?
But we're the ones that are saying it's not performing.
Well, who issued the, so did this body?
Well, we got a couple of discussions.
Yeah, but
I'd like
that's
to hear
not
what they're saying too.
work done on a vacation.
Melissa, what are we all talking, I'd like to hear everybody's discussion. We got a couple going
If
on.
I could just finish up one thing, way back when the restrictions were placed due to the coronavirus, construction was one of those items that was deemed an essential function that could continue even during the shutdown and the closing of.
Yeah, but there was restrictions on what, that only one trade could be active at a time, so.
Should we get their information and look into it and then get back with them? I would like to do a little research into it. I don't know that now, without having everything, that we can even make a decision. So I'd like to get their information and then reach back out to them.
We've got copies of all our information that we spent and what's gone on with the project. I mean, we can leave whatever.
So since we're past the June deadline, and if we pass this on, what happens? Can their work still continue, or are they halted
I
until?
mean, we can't do anything until we know if we're wasting
Right,
money at this point.
right, because otherwise if you put more money in and we say you don't get an extension.
I mean, we've already, like I said, we didn't even realize we weren't gonna get the permit. The state had issued the permit for the property. The contractor that we've now had to sue, and we've had a falling out that helped delay a lot of this with his plans that went in, and we've now moved on past. If he would have pulled the permit and found out that we couldn't get the permit, we would have never pulled this floor and we would have walked away from this project a long time ago. I've got a couple $100,000 just lying in the wind on this.
When did you sign your contract with the contractors? How long ago?
September last year.
Okay.
And then we got shut down when they pulled the floor, and we had about a 3-month period there where we thought the project was over, and we were suing him, and we were trying to figure out how to make him whole with his floor. Then you guys gave us this option to save the project, and we moved forward with it, and we've done everything we can to be as timely as we can, or at least we've made his floor whole. But I mean, I'm still in the wind with my entire investment.
Do you have a permit from the state?
Yes, we're fully licensed, and I mean, the property's sitting there empty. We haven't used it for anything.
Yeah. I say if you need to take 90 days, take the 90 days and do it, get it done in 60 if you can. So.
I just want to know, I mean, the city of Moore has not signed off on any permits, and my understanding is that the city has to sign off on a state permit before the state will give them a permit.
He says it's got to stay.
No, we've got the license. The way they issued the license before they did the MMCC, the city requirement that is now in there. So in order for us to renew, we will have to have the city sign off on it and say we're fully up to code. But the license is current and issued. It was issued before that requirement was in place. That's what triggered all of this.
I'd like to do a little research before
Yeah, I would suggest that you get with, I don't know if it's with Elizabeth's office or with our city attorney or with our city manager, and help get some questions answered, and then if it comes back, it needs to come back to us, then let's have it for the.
Well, we had spoke with the city attorney, he was the one that had told us to go this route, Ryan Miller.
Well, I'm not comfortable moving forward just because I'm getting a lot of questions that we just don't know, and I don't want to be doing the wrong thing.
We're happy to look into this and come back to council with a suggested
Yeah,
remedy.
perfect, thank you. Well, and if we can do it quicker, I mean, if we can look at it and not wait till the next meeting, but we can get out an email just so they can keep going.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And
Next
let them
council's
know.
3 weeks.
Right,
Oh,
so
yeah,
we'll
it
let
is.
them know one way or another, hopefully within a week or so.
And I will grab his phone number.
I think that's a good
Thank
idea.
you, thank you, Brian.
Okay,
That'd
Thank
be
you for
great.
doing that.
Perfect, thank
Yeah,
you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, then I guess we're done.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. There's no one else signed up. Would anyone else like to speak? Okay, that's an open question. Item B is items from the city council or trustees.
That's something quick. The duplexes along 12th Street between the train tracks and Broadway, there's, Brooks, you can help with this, but there's constantly sofas and mattresses out by the curb. And I don't know if, and I've talked about this before, I don't know if the city has enabled them, but if that debris is out there, then we need to, I would suggest that the city do the proper notices, and after the 10 days, if it's still not cleaned up, then we pick it up and either file the liens or whatever we need to do. And I'm making assumptions that people are moving out, and either the people are setting it out there or the landlord is setting it out there. But I know I think we've probably just gone and picked it up just to remove the eyesore. But we need to get it corrected from the property owners. He needs to address that. Because stuff sits out there for a week or two, and it just looks trashy.
We'll pay attention to it.
Well, kind of in that same thing, I mean, that it's a problem at least in my neighborhood and other neighborhoods too, that I think because it takes a month or so to get out, people are putting things out for big trash and they sit out there for a month, 6 weeks or whatever. And for me, I'm like, well, did they call big trash? So maybe if we could put something in the newsletter to remind people when you have big trash to, that you need to call and schedule an appointment. It needs to be set out the week of, things like that, so.
By the way, thank you for picking that one up on 34th Street. That guy had died.
Okay.
That's why it never got called in.
All right.
So, just checking on that, but thanks. Okay, any items from the city council or trustees? I do have one. Are we ready, or do we have the center open out there for the trash clippings, for the grass clippings?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm having a meeting on that later this week, and we'll announce how we're going to do this. So we are working.
I've gotten several calls about that, surprisingly. Are we going to announce that in the newsletter as well, or if it goes out the water bill or something to communicate with citizens?
I'm sure we'll announce it in several.
Okay, all right, very good.
Okay. Anybody else? That's all. Okay, any items from this city manager, trust manager?
Yeah, Mayor and Council, I've got a couple of things, but before I start, I'd like to invite Police Chief Todd Gibson to come forward and give us a brief summary of the accident and the great job that our police department did on the I-35 accident last week.
Thank you, Mr. Manager, Mayor, Council. The support of our city leadership absolutely does not go unnoticed. The police department feels very fortunate to work for you and to work for the members of this community. And we even received an uplifting message from the city manager last week to the entire police department, which, talking to my counterparts across the metro, floored them. Doesn't happen. And so that being said, wanted to take a minute to spotlight a couple of great things that your police officers are doing and have done just in the last week. Now, what we're going to talk about and what we're going to see on video hopefully here in just a second is not something that happens every day, but it is not something that is unusual either. It does happen frequently. And they go out and they recognize that they work for great leaders like yourself, and we are very fortunate to have you in the position that you're in, so we appreciate that. Real quickly, we'll talk about Officer Delgado and Officer Wagner, who responded with other officers looking for a missing 3-year-old, and unfortunately, that call did not turn out well. But what's traumatic about that is they did CPR, both officers trading off because of exhaustion on the CPR on this child until other responders were able to take over and provide medical care. That is a call that will stick with those officers for the rest of their life. And I don't know the backgrounds of council or the mayor, but I know Councilmember Ham understands exactly the trauma that officers incur on a routine basis. What we're going to see is a short segment of hours worth of body cam video of an accident that occurred on I-35 caused by an intoxicated driver driving southbound in the northbound lanes of I-35. It is just a testament to the chaos and the stress that officers face when they come upon these scenes. So, sir.
Yeah, have them come down the on-ramp. Yeah, we have entrapment in the fire. Someone bring me a fire extinguisher. Someone bring a fire extinguisher. Come on, hey, can we get going? Hey. Can you come to me? Hey, I need your help. Hey, come here. We need your help. We need to pull. Pull. We need your help. Come on. Come on. There you go. I already did it. Pull. There you go. Get on my way. Get on my way. Come on. Hey, you guys lift up. Someone come lift up. Lift him up. Pull him this way. This way. This way. There you go. There you go. There you go. Get pull, push. Come here. Here, you got it. Hey, pull this door. Here. Pull this door. Pull this door. Come on, boys. Here, can you pull your feet up? Come on. You gotta get your feet.
And so this goes on for what seems like a lifetime, and they used 5 different fire extinguishers just trying to keep the fire at bay away from the victim that was trapped in the vehicle. Other parts of the video, she's talking about her feet are burning. She can feel the fire. They're pushing the fire extinguishers down towards her feet, trying to keep it. The actions of the officers to continue to go even when they're just feeling defeated. They cannot defeat this door. They're inches away from the fire. It's just very frustrating for them, very emotional for them, but it's a testament to their training, it's a testament to their equipment and to their preparation, and all that starts right here in this room with your support, and so we really appreciate that and wanted to give you some insight into the heroes that you have out working in this community. Questions?
Thank you for what you do.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mayor and Council, just update the storm shelter at City Hall. They've poured the roof, and so it's close to being done. We're gaining on that. And then also, I'd like to thank the police department for their efforts, the protests that we had last week. It was very peaceful. Went very well. I appreciate the group that organizers that reached out to police and them working together. And so that's all I've got.
I agree. I appreciate the work that you guys do, not just on that, but other things, working with the community and making sure things run the way that they should. So thank you.
Okay. Item 19, executive session. Section 307, Title 25 Oklahoma statute permits the public body to meet in executive sessions for certain specified reason under certain specified conditions. It is the opinion of the city attorney that the city council may consider and adopt a motion to meet in executive session to discuss the following items. Item A, consider approval of fiscal year 2020-2021 contract between the City of Moore and the Fraternal Order of Police, the FOP, Lodge 131, as authorized by 25 Oklahoma statutes, 307B-2. Item B is discuss and consider taking action concerning the city manager's evaluation and employment benefits and approve a contract as authorized by 25 Oklahoma statutes, 307B-1. Do we have a motion to convene to executive session?
Make a motion, we convene to executive session.
Second.
All right, thank you. Thank you both. Would you call for the vote, please?
Danielle McKenzie?
Yes.
Jason Blair?
Yes.
Melissa Hunt?
Yes.
Louis Williams?
Yes.
Adam Webb?
Yes.
Mark Ham?
Yes.
Glenn Lewis?
Yes, we are convened to executive session. Thank you very much.
Oh, I found one, an extra one.
Sorry.
No, it's ordinance.
It's her fault.
Yes.
Dave's still hung around for us.
Thank you. I was on this assignment.
I need help to my car.
Okay, would you call the roll back, please? Thank you.
Danielle McKenzie,
Here.
Jason Blair,
Here.
Melissa Hunt.
Here.
Louis Williams.
Here.
Adam Webb.
Here.
Mark Ham.
Here?
Glenn Lewis.
Here. Do we have a motion?
I make a motion, we approve both contracts as written and discussed in executive session.
You have to do it separately.
Oh, I make a motion on A that we approve the FOP contract as written.
Second.
Thank you. Thank you. Would you call for the vote on that?
Jason Blair.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes, item carries. Do we have a motion on the second item?
I make a motion, we approve the city manager's contract as written.
Second.
Would you call for the vote, please?
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes. Item carries. Thank you so much. The next item is adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Thank you both. Would you call for the vote, please?
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes.
Danielle McKenzie.
Yes.
Jason Blair.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Glenn Lewis.
Yes. We're adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.